General Hospital spoilers reveal that Emma has been away from Port Charles for a while, but upon her return, she quickly realizes that the town hasn't changed. It is still full of secrets, hidden conspiracies, and dangerous power plays. This time, it's not just the stories she used to hear from her parents or friends. She has become the one holding the most important pieces of the puzzle regarding the madness unfolding in the shadows. When hosting her charity event at Metro Court, Emma is unaware that she is standing at the eye of an approaching storm. Everything begins when Emma overhears a secret conversation between two influential figures in Port Charles. A tense exchange, whispers of a dangerous conspiracy about to unfold. At first, she thinks she may have misunderstood, but as strange events start happening around her, Emma realizes that this is no simple game. Mysterious disappearances, anonymous threats, and familiar faces acting suspiciously, all signs point to something terribly wrong happening. What really worries Emma is when she starts putting the clues together, a new obsession emerges, a truth she is afraid to admit but cannot deny. Someone is watching her. Anonymous messages start appearing on her phone, warning her not to dig deeper into what she is investigating. At times, she feels someone following her on the streets of Port Charles, but whenever she turns around, it's nothing but darkness and eerie silence. The deeper she digs, the more Emma realizes she is facing a much bigger problem than she imagined. She uncovers a terrifying connection between people who seem unrelated, powerful figures, dangerous enemies, and even people she once trusted. Secret meetings, hidden files, and lies slowly being exposed. But what's even more frightening is that she begins to realize that someone in this town is trying to manipulate everything, and they may have set their sights on her. This new development not only changes how Emma perceives the secrets she holds but also raises a bigger question. Can she trust anyone in this town? Do the people she once considered family and friends truly stand by her, or are they hiding things she doesn't know? She knows she can't stay silent any longer. But if she reveals the truth, who will believe her? And most importantly, who will try to stop her? As she becomes more deeply involved in the mysteries of Port Charles, Emma faces a harsh reality. Not everyone wants these secrets to be exposed. And as those in the shadows begin to realize she knows too much, she will not only have to protect what she has uncovered but also protect herself before it's too late. Emma may have been away from Port Charles for a while, but as soon as she returns, she quickly realizes that the town has never stopped changing. The more she investigates, the clearer it becomes that a new dangerous wave is rising, and it seems Anna is one of those caught in its grip. Old enemies, new conspiracies, and dark plans are being woven in the shadows, all threatening the safety of those Emma cares about. While she isn't typically someone who gets involved in dangerous situations, this time, she feels a sense of responsibility to act. With her intelligence and sharp observational skills, Emma begins gathering information, helping Anna follow the trail of new mysteries. However, this is not the only danger lurking in Port Charles. In another unfolding drama, a tense story is escalating as Nina prepares to carry out a calculated plan aimed at Drew. Recently, Nina has endured a lot of pain and feels betrayed. But instead of letting go, she decides to exact brutal revenge. This isn't just a personal conflict between her and Drew, it could be a huge shock, with consequences no one could foresee. Emma, as she observes what's going on, realizes that Nina is not alone in this plan. It seems she's collaborating with someone influential in Port Charles. Could this be part of a larger conspiracy? Does Nina truly just want to bring Drew down, or is there a deeper motive being hidden? Drew, though strong and always confident in his abilities, might be underestimating the threat Nina poses. She is no longer the vulnerable woman she once was, easily taken advantage of. This time, Nina is ready to strike a devastating blow. But what's even scarier is that no one knows what she will do next. Secrets that have been buried for too long, truths that have been twisted too many times, all of it could explode in an instant, shifting the power dynamic in Port Charles in a way no one can predict. For Emma, she feels like she is standing in the middle of a dangerous web, where every connection could lead to a terrifying truth. She can help Anna follow crucial leads, but does that put her in the crosshairs of the forces trying to keep the truth hidden? At the same time, with what she knows about Nina's plan, should she intervene? If she speaks up, she could prevent a tragedy, but she could also become Nina's next target. Moreover, a new shift is taking place in Port Charles, a covert power struggle that no one truly sees. It's not just a battle between Nina and Drew, but also the tangled conspiracies between many different forces. Who is really pulling the strings? Who is using whom? And most importantly, what will happen when the secrets are exposed? The deeper Emma gets into this story, the more she realizes that she is no longer an outsider. What she knows, what she uncovers, could change everything. But that also makes her a threat to those who want to keep everything in the dark. As dangerous forces begin to realize that Emma knows too much, can she find a way to protect herself before it's too late? Whatever happens next, one thing is certain: Port Charles is about to face a massive storm, a storm that, whether Emma wants to or not, she will become a part of. Emma slowly realizes that she is sinking deeper into the maze of dark secrets in Port Charles. As she continues to investigate the mysterious events surrounding the town, a shocking piece of information gradually emerges. Robin, a symbol of the past filled with turmoil and losses, may soon return. This rumor is not merely the reappearance of a familiar character, it opens up an entirely new chapter, promising to bring unprecedented shocks to Port Charles. As Emma follows the fragmented clues, she discovers that Robin's return is not just a personal event but is closely connected to the turbulent love story between Robin and Jason Morgan, a relationship always full of complications, conflict, and unresolved emotions. According to the information Emma gathers, if the alluring romance between Robin and Jason is confirmed, it will be a massive shock, shaking the foundations of many relationships and power structures built in the past. Emma recalls the memories of the past, where Robin was a key figure in the psychological battles and complex schemes of Port Charles. She wonders, is this return a sign of a new era, or simply the revival of a painful past? If there really is a new connection between Robin and Jason, it would not only be a love triangle but also the key piece that could change the underground power dynamics of the town. As Emma diligently monitors the events, she feels the atmosphere in Port Charles grow heavier than ever. The rumor about Robin's return acts like a torch, lighting up long-hidden shadows and making every corner of the town buzz with new concerns and expectations. People begin to talk, speculating whether Robin is bringing dangerous secrets with her, and whether her return will awaken conflicts that have been dormant for years. Alongside this, Emma cannot help but worry about Jason Morgan, who is always entangled in inner battles and devious plots. If Robin and Jason's romance is confirmed, it could mean that both will face a series of brutal challenges. Threats from the past, old enemies, and new schemes are lurking, seemingly ready to strike all at once, creating a terrifying storm no one can predict. Emma's haunting feelings are not just due to discovering Robin's return but also because of the signs indicating that a dark force is secretly manipulating everything. Someone wants to keep the secret of the connection between Robin and Jason, and possibly even other grand schemes related to the future of Port Charles. The pieces of information Emma has collected are starting to form a complex picture, where the truth is hidden behind layers of lies and conspiracies. In Emma's mind, the questions keep rising. Why, now that everything seems chaotic, is Robin returning? Could her reappearance be the missing piece in a greater conspiracy, or is it simply an accidental event in a chain of uncontrolled happenings? And could the turbulent romance between Robin and Jason be the key that opens the door to significant changes in both their lives and in Port Charles as a whole? Emma knows that every step she takes could set off unforeseen chain reactions. She feels the weight of responsibility as she stands between the past and the future, between dark secrets and new hopes. Though she knows she's facing significant risks, Emma decides to continue investigating, trying to piece together the fragmented information to uncover the truth. She believes that no matter how complicated things get, the truth will eventually be exposed, and with Robin's return, a new, dramatic and unpredictable chapter awaits Port Charles, one that promises to change the fate of everyone involved. Meanwhile, the tension in Port Charles grows stronger than ever. The residents, the powerful figures, and even those lurking in the shadows can feel the change approaching. And Emma, with all her determination and sharp instincts, is standing at the center of the storm, where every decision and every move she makes could determine the future of the town. Emma has never been someone to stay on the sidelines when her loved ones are in danger. In the past, she's witnessed too many losses and dark conspiracies in Port Charles, but this time, she's no longer an outsider, she's at the heart of the storm, and she knows she must act. With everything happening, Emma understands that if she doesn't stand up to protect herself and her family, she will become a pawn manipulated by the forces pulling the strings in the shadows. She decides it's time to fight, not only to hold on to what's hers but also to prove that she is not someone easily defeated. However, this battle is not easy. As Emma begins to investigate the abnormalities taking place, she quickly realizes that she cannot do this alone. The mysteries are piling up, hostile forces are working in the shadows, and carefully hidden plots are slowly coming to light. She knows she needs help, and one of the first people she thinks of is Anna Devane, a strong woman who has faced more dangerous enemies than anyone in Port Charles. Emma believes Anna could be the key to uncovering the truth and exposing the shady plans unfolding. But just as Emma begins to formulate her own plan, something unexpected happens. The love between her and Gio suddenly erupts intensely. It's not something she could control or plan for, but it comes like a whirlwind, strong, fierce, and undeniable. Gio is not only the one who understands Emma the most, but he is also the one willing to stand by her side, helping her fight against the forces that want to harm her. They have been through so much together, and it seems that every challenge they face only brings them closer. However, this love also brings with it an insanity that Emma didn't expect. As her relationship with Gio deepens, she starts to notice they are being watched. Someone is paying too much attention to their every move, trying to exploit their weaknesses and turn them into an advantage. Could their love be turning into a pawn that the enemies want to use to manipulate her? Emma begins to ask bigger questions about what is happening around her. She can't ignore the feeling that some force is trying to control the fate of Port Charles, and she can't ignore the fact that her relationship with Gio might be part of that plan. She knows that if she's not careful, their relationship could become a weakness that leads to her downfall. But if she lets go of this love, will she be losing the only thing that truly belongs to her? As the risks continue to rise, Emma faces a tough decision. Can she fight to protect herself, her family, and everything she believes in while also holding on to her love with Gio? Or will she have to sacrifice one to protect the other? The tension inside her grows as everything seems to be heading toward an inevitable climax. The opposing forces are beginning to emerge, the long-hidden secrets are slowly being exposed, and Emma knows she doesn't have much time to make a decision. If she doesn't act now, she could lose everything. But if she makes the wrong choice, she could place herself in more danger than ever before. Port Charles has never been a peaceful place, and this time is no exception. But this time, Emma is not just a bystander watching everything from a distance, she is a part of the story, a central character in a battle full of dangers and unpredictable surprises. Will she be strong enough to face it all? And more importantly, will her love with Gio survive the challenges they are about to face? Or will it ultimately become a part of the power game she's trying to break?